Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn some great information and some great grammar, so let's get started. Today we're looking at the difference between why and how come. People say how come is similar to why. Is it the same? Well, not exactly. They're not interchangeable. I cannot use how come in every situation where I would use why. They are a little different. First, when do we use how come? We use how come in casual situations, or if you want to sound casual. And how come is not just why. How come is, why is it true? Why did it happen? It's like saying, why is it that? So if you want to be more formal, say, why is it that? For example, you're not married. Why is it that you're not married? Or, how come you're not married? You see, how come is less formal. It's more casual. So compare the two. Why is it that you're not married? Is the same as how come. How come you're not married? So how come is interchangeable with why is it that? You're asking, why is this thing true? That's when you say how come. Let's hear some examples.
How come you know more about medicine than a doctor?
How come you never learned that it was wrong?
How come you never shower until everybody else is done?
How come you never talk to me like that?
How come you're so calm?
Who?
You seem to be taking it so well.
How come you're so much more convincing than he is?
I think that you're bright and sensitive and
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. Well, then how come you're not attracted to me?
Jad, how come you're not out there with Father Whitwer?
No reason. How come you're not?
So how come you never play anyone, kid?
Now let's look at the structure difference. When I say why, I have to use an inverted structure. I have to use a question structure. For example, he's not married. So I can say, why isn't he married? But if I say how come, I say, how come he's not married? I don't have to use a question structure when I say how come. How come he's not married? Because he doesn't want to be. Now let's look at a situation where we really need to say how come. Or why is it that? Example, he never got married. If I ask the question, why didn't he ever get married? It's correct, but it sounds like I'm asking about a specific time because I use didn't. Why didn't he ever get married? But I want to emphasize his whole life, so I say never, and I can use how come. It sounds better to say, how come he never got married? Or I can say, why is it that? Why is it that he never got married? Those two sound much better. So again, why is it that he never got married? Or, more casual, how come? How come he never got married? Those two sound better. So the idea, he never got married. What's the question? How come? That's right. How come he never got married? The answer, he didn't want to. Or I can say he never wanted to. Now let's practice the question, why is it that? He never got married. Ask the question. That's right. Why is it that he never got married? Because he never wanted to. He never found the right girl. Or guy. So remember, how come is not interchangeable with why. How come is interchangeable with why is it that. I hope it's clear for you now, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to take a look at them. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.